Okay, this is Steve Woodruff, the Connection Agent, and I am here today on Skype video with my friend Sean McGinnis in Chicago. How are you, Sean?
Hey, Steve, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Sean, I just want to take an opportunity to introduce you to my audience. And first of all, why don't you give us a brief sketch, a biographical and professional sketch in 52 seconds of who you are and what you've done?
Sure. So I'm an actor. Not kidding. I actually have an acting degree, believe it or not. From there, went off to law school in San Diego, which was great. But I don't actually practice law. So I took that law degree and went to work in the sales field for 10 years, calling on law firms in a B2B environment, selling marketing services. So developed some marketing chops along the way. And now I'm the general manager of a small business that provides bar exam preparation materials to law students. But I also consult on the side at my side business, 312 Digital, and working on some other interesting projects too from a social media perspective. So
that's good. And you've been involved a lot in the technical, the SEO side of marketing a fair bit in your background, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So after selling and then managing a team of sales professionals on the East Coast, I was brought in-house and led a team of SEOs for 3 years, working on law firm websites.
Okay. But of course, you do more than that. You get involved in digital strategy and e-marketing in a bigger picture environment. So we met, I believe, we first met virtually on Leadership Chat, if I recall correctly, and then later this spring at SobCon in Chicago.
Yeah, I think that's right. I was really interested in Leadership Chat. I loved it and continue to love it. In fact, I think I'm scheduled to see your partner there, Lisa Petrilli, tonight at a happy hour event. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I loved Leadership Chat. You and I got to meet there, and then again, as you said, we sort of solidified that connection over a lunch and 2 lunches and a lot of cannolis at SobCon in Chicago here.
Yes, we had an interesting session talking, doing a little brand therapy with one another. It was fun. So,
It was awesome.
Where do you feel, in all of your work experience, where do you feel you bring the most value as a professional? What are you best at?
You know, I think that there's I don't want to say a connection between the sales background and digital marketing. To me, marketing is really just sales in a one-to-many format. And I think that having that depth of sales experience and the understanding and the knowledge that people, they buy based off of emotion and they justify that purchase with logic is a really critical skill set that many digital marketers seem to miss out on. And so the thing that I think I bring to the table is that 10,000 foot view, connecting up my worlds of experience in terms of business, in terms of sales, in terms of marketing, and in terms of digital.
Okay. And you're very active on a number of social platforms like Twitter, and you blog regularly. But what are some of the projects you've been involved in lately in social networks?
Yeah, well, there's 2 or 3 significant things I'm working on now. The most exciting of which is 2 weeks ago we launched a new blog called 12 Most, and the gimmick or the hook is that every blog starts out the 12 most something, and it's really been sort of a group project where we pulled together a number of our friends and colleagues and other great bloggers from around the blogosphere to sort of bring them into this common platform. It's a great format. It's about the right length. It's about the right size. It's really easy to sort of rip off a post about whatever is bothering you or whatever is interesting to you at any given point in time. And so we're really thrilled with the way that that's gone. We're 2 weeks into it, and it's going gangbusters. And so we're really excited about that. What started out as just a side project, who knows where that's going to go. The other thing that I'm doing more and more of is speaking here locally in Chicago, and in fact, on the 27th, I'll be speaking on the topic of social search with some folks from Bing and iProspect at the Social Media Club Chicago here at Microsoft's offices. So that's a really exciting development as well.
That's cool. Well, I've read a number of the 12 Most posts, and I really like the format, the brief hit, sometimes quite amusing. And I've got 1 or 2 brewing that I'm going to write for you in the back of my mind, but they haven't yet gotten to the keyboard.
We're excited when the inspiration hits. By all means, let us know.
Well, I like to think that in these social networks, we should all be thought of as the go-to person for something. And that should be part of our brand identity as an individual. So when people think of Sean McGinnis, besides the fact that you like a good Irish pub lunch, what are you the go-to guy for?
As I think about it, I think the thing that I bring to the table, and the go-to guy for digital customer acquisition and loyalty. If a small or medium-sized business needs to acquire customers digitally, if their customers are there waiting to be plucked off of the low-hanging fruit, or even some of the more difficult things that are the customers that are higher up in the tree and more difficult to get access to, those are the things that I can help with. I have an incredible network built up. That's the reason why I'm on social networking, is to connect with other experts in specific fields. And what I do is I play connector between incredible talent in these other fields. I bring the strategy to bear, but I have amazing connections with people that are designers or programmers, social media experts, et cetera, et cetera. They can create these amazing programs for companies. That's what I do best.
So you're a good resource for somebody that's looking to get into the digital and social sphere, not only for what you do, but for all the others you can bring as far as their expertise.
Absolutely. Yeah, my expertise, I don't want to say it's limited, but all of our knowledge is limited in some way, shape, or form. Again, my real expertise is applying the sales skills that I've learned to a digital environment, but my network is exceptionally vast, and it's filled with really incredible resources, and that's one of the main values that I bring to the table.
Well, Sean, I've certainly enjoyed getting to know you as a colleague and a friend, and you can be found on Twitter as Sean McGinnis, or on the web, your blog is 312 Digital, and of course I'm looking forward very much to working with you more closely in the days ahead. So thanks for taking this few brief minutes with us.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate the opportunity.
All right, take care, my friend. Bye-bye.
Take care. See you soon.